Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Enrin, and I can't believe that it's been like 9 or 10 months since the last time I posted any Let's Plays. It's just, it's just so hard to play video games with a camera on. I just couldn't do it. I just got, I just got busy. So yeah, I mean, this is a great time to jump back into doing some Let's Plays too. So Horizon Forbidden West comes out this month. Elden Ring comes out this month. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel came out. I've been playing a lot of that. We also have Risk of Rain, which I'm going to be playing today. Really fun. If you guys haven't tried it out, it's kind of like a roguelite 3D survival game where you just try to make it as far as you can, and the game gets harder and harder as you go. And I want to finish my Amnesia run. A lot of other games too that I want to play on the channel. Steam library bursting with probably a lot of unnecessary purchases. So yeah, we're gonna play some games and we're gonna have a good year. So let's just jump into it, guys. I thought Risk of Rain 2 would be a great one to start with, just because while it does have lore and it does have a story to some degree, it's not as like in-depth, it's not like as narratively driven as a lot of the other games that we'll probably end up playing on the channel. And I figured we can pick the hardest difficulty and then just see how far we can get. And, you know, this video may end up being like 10 minutes. It may end up being like 30 minutes. So these floaty guys are a bit hard to get when you're the sword guy, but not too much because you have a lot of vertical mobility. But as you can see, I'm already at like 11 health. So we're just going to go and try and find some items. Basically, as you kill enemies, you get gold, and then with that gold, you can open up chests. And in those chests are items that can give you just a whole bunch of different status upgrades, more damage, more health. There's bleed. There's other kinds of effects that deal damage over time. There's survivability. Basically anything that you'd want in like a combat type game. This is an equipment, so I'm probably going to pick the item that lets us detect where the chests are, which will make it a little bit easier to scale and pick up everything. As long as I can survive. Monsoon is just ridiculously difficult, and honestly, after playing it with friends quite a few times, I don't even think that it's a mode that I'd play as, you know, my preferred way. I'd probably go with the medium mode, which is the way that they claim the game was intended to be played. But I just thought that this would be kind of a fun challenge for the channel. This is a Shrine of Chance, so it gives you a chance of getting an item, or you could spend money and get nothing. So I think it's typically good to get them. And I'm going for attack speed right now with the sword user, the mercenary. His attack speed is a core part of his build. Every third attack, it gives me an effect that gives a debuff to the enemies. So I just want to make sure that I'm getting probably like at least 3 or 4 of those attack speed items near the beginning. Also probably want to get some additional survivability. Let's see if we can find any more chests out there. Oh, and I can use my radar actually for that. So this radar puts out a signal, which then highlights all the chests, so they are all on the other side of the map. So let's go grab those. And that is another equipment, so we don't need that right now. And we've got a chest, so let's open it up. I'll grab another attack speed item. So like I said, I'll be stacking like 3 to 4 of these, if I don't die first. And, okay, he's down. There's another chest over there. Another attack speed. So I'll probably start stacking a little bit of survivability now. There are a lot of guys. Oh, I'm gonna die. Alright, getting out of there. Going up. Second level, we'll probably have a few more chests. Oh, but I don't have any money. Okay, I'll have to fight some more of these. Actually, some healing items probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. Gotta watch out for those stone golems with the lasers. I just don't want to be too weak going into the next level. The shrine that you saw earlier that I passed that had the 2 kind of like hooks on either side of it is going to be the boss teleporter. So we can go ahead and activate that when we're ready to end the level and fight the boss. But we definitely need a few more items first. So let's go over to this fire. We've got 144, which should be good to get a few more. I've already spent a little bit more time in the first level than I should, but I don't want to be super weak. Let's see. Okay, here's another chest over here. And what you got? So the green items are the second rarity up, and typically they have things like Hapu feathers, which give you a double jump or a triple jump or a quadruple jump, depending on how many of them you stack. And they also have some items that will increase your max health over time. There's some items in there that deal damage when you get hit or when you take oh, jeez. It took too long. The difficulty scaled a little bit too high. Let's do one more. That was a little bit short. So still gonna pick the sword guy, though we do have here, the commando is kind of like a general purpose character that is typically regarded, at least from what I've read, as the weakest among all of them, just because he doesn't have any specialties. The Huntress here is really good for DPS. She can do a really high damage, but she is also pretty weak, making her a glass cannon. Don't really know too much about the Bandit. I haven't played him too much. The Multi is like a turret, basically. He can use 2 equipment items, and like the radar I was using, but also there are other things like rockets and stuff. So he can use 2 of those at any given time, while the other characters can only use 1. The engineer can kind of put up turrets, and any items that he gets proc onto his turrets. So, for instance, if you get some healing mushrooms that when you stand still, they start healing over time, your turrets, which always stand still, will start healing over time in a radius, depending on how many of those mushrooms that you get. So he's really, really good, and there's a ridiculous build that I'll probably highlight in a later video for the engineer and the mushrooms. So we'll get there in a little bit. The mage, the artificer, I haven't used that much. His attacks were kind of weird for me. Like, you have to be really good at aiming, which I'm not. And the mercenary I've been using. I haven't used Rex at all yet. We just unlocked him last night, but apparently he's like a healer class. The captain is kind of like, he's a good kind of damage and support character if you're going in groups. The loader has a really strong, like, the loader can take down bosses, like, instantly if you use him right, basically. And also haven't used Acrid yet, but he focuses a lot on poison and physical attacks, so looking forward to trying him as well. But for now, we'll just stick with the mercenary. I know how to play him, kind of, and I probably stand the best chance of surviving past the first level. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. Gotta be a little bit quicker this time. I think I read a guide once that said you don't want to spend more than like 3 minutes in the first stage on Monsoon. So let's just try and grab a couple of chests maybe and progress. I just don't want to be super weak going into the next level, but maybe the difficulty, as you can see in the top right hand corner, scales as we take more time. So it probably isn't too big of a deal just to grab like a chest or 2 and then move on. So taking these guys out. Really hard to take down the stone guys at first, especially in Monsoon. Alright, I'll hopefully get some money from that. Oh, I'm really bad. Okay, one of the other things I want to get definitely is a ukulele, which does chain... No! One more time. One more time. Gonna pretend like that last one didn't happen. Okay, chest here, 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 and here. Gonna make this quick. Enemies, where are you? No, seriously. Okay, here we go. attacking you. Okay, 16. Need a little bit more for the first chest. Cooldowns. So yeah, next time I get a green, I'll probably get that chain lightning ukulele. And then probably also get a Hapu feather and some additional survivability items as well. But also, we have enough to open a chest. So we'll get some attack speed going. Oh, 2 titans! Oh, shit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, no. Okay, one more. Monsoon is really hard, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. All right, he's down. Going to find some more chests. And what do we got here? More lizard people. Let's take you down. I think I'm just gonna try and avoid the stone guys because I think they've pretty much been what's killed me every time. So let's just avoid the enemies that we struggle to kill early on. Once I get some, so like I mentioned before, attack speed is really important for the mercenary, but also there's an item that you can get with the white chest that increases your damage by 20% if you are within a certain range. I think it's like 20 meters of the enemies. So for melee classes, that's basically just a free 20% gain on your attack strength. So I think this time I will spread out evenly between those two to start with, and then start getting some of the other stuff after that. So we have a chest with a Snickers bar in it, and another chest with a Snickers bar in it. Probably like 5 gold or something, or 20 gold that you might get out of those. Okay, stone guys we'll want to avoid for now. Need some more attack speed, or attack speed and attack strength before we go after them. Fireballs, down. Okay, what's in you? Good. Let's get some attack buff. Okay, yeah, these guys are going down a little bit easier. Yep, that's what we needed. So I'll probably get another focus crystal, and then probably go back for some attack speed after that. But already spending a little bit too much time here. Just need 1 or 2 more chests, and then we can push for the boss. So let's pop this, and let's get a attack speed buff. So we have a little bit of extra attack speed, we have a little bit of extra damage, and attacks on cooldown. Alright, that's down 2 minutes, 44 seconds. I'll grab this chest and then we'll push for the boss. So we'll go for another focus crystal to do some more damage. And eventually we'll be able to take down these fire guys in one hit. We're almost there. Alright. So boss teleporter right here. So once we go through the boss time trial here, we'll be able to transport to the 2nd level. And it's a beetle queen. Not too bad, there could be worse. I'll just try and stay behind her. Yep, she's going down pretty well. Should probably take care of some of these ads though, or else I'm gonna die. Alright, not going well. I'm getting out of here. So as long as I stay in the red teleporter, the event will get closer to finish. Oh no! I swear I'm good on the earlier difficulties, you guys. Monsoon is really hard. One more. Mercenary might not be the best guy to solo with. That, or I'm just pretty terrible. You know, I set out to make this video. I thought I'd be getting further than the first stage. I've gotten further than the first stage before, but actually, you know what? Let's just fight the boss. Let's just go ahead and fight the boss. Maybe I stand a better chance while we're still on the easiest of easy difficulties in this. Oh god, it's a Stone Titan. One enemies that I want to avoid early on. Oh, but he's dying pretty quickly. Yeah, this is about as easy as a boss on this setting will probably ever get, because I just popped him immediately. But actually, the little Stone Titan is doing more damage to me than the big one is. This isn't good. Okay. He's continuing to go down, and oh shoot, I'm almost dead. Okay, I have to escape and heal. Oh geez. Oh no! 3 health, Alright guys, maybe the Monsoon challenge isn't the best after all. Alright, well, I'm gonna reassess how I'm gonna get past this level, and then let's just jump back in another video. That's kind of how, not exactly how I wanted to start, but also kind of how I wanted to start. This leaves a lot of room for growth. For now, looking forward to hanging out with you guys some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.